Hi everyone, it's Heidi Reams with Floyd County Conservation, and I am once again somewhere in Floyd County, surrounded by cornfields on a beautiful late summer's day. Today we are at the Strickers Fen Wildlife Area, which is one of the many wildlife areas that we have here in Floyd County. So Strickers Fen is a wildlife area, and this area is about 60 acres in size. And it has a pond, wetland, as well as some established trees and re-established prairie. But one of the cool things about this area is it contains a fen. So what is a fen? A fen is a type of bog, as such, in where the water table is higher than usual. And so if you were to walk across a fen, it's almost like walking on a waterbed. The ground is real springy and bouncy because there's only a thin layer of soil before the water table exists. And so it's very particular to certain types of plants which like to be in that kind of environment. This is a mitigation area. Oh, there is a white-tailed deer in front of us there. This is a mitigation area, which is in conjunction with the DOT, which means that during the construction of a highway, either soil was taken from here or soil was put here. And so that's how it's called a mitigation area. We'll just kind of walk out here into the prairie and see. I know that we've looked at the wildflowers in the spring and in the summer, and now we're getting into the beginning of fall, and so obviously other flowers are going to come into bloom. And one of my favorites is up here in front of us. And I know every time we go on a hike, I probably say, oh, this is my favorite, or oh, this is my favorite. And I have kids during environmental ed programs say, well, what is your favorite bird? What is your favorite plant? What is your favorite mammal? And really, it depends on the day. I do like the rattlesnake master, which you can see over here, and we've seen that at other areas. The Joni Laudner Nature Preserve. We also saw it at Rock Creek. When we went there. It's just a real interesting, kind of has that yucca look to it, with not really flowers as much as kind of those seed heads, which are really interesting here. But one of my favorites at this time of year is the blazing stars, otherwise called liatris. So here's one here, these tall purple cone like flowers, and the monarch butterflies love them. Soon we'll be in monarch migration period, and those will just be full of monarchs as they start to head south to spend their winters down in Mexico and South America. So when I see liatris, I know that fall is here, which means monarch migration. So walk over here to another clump. You can see that this is our established prairie area. So there are some of the black-eyed Susans that we've looked at. There's the gray-headed coneflowers, which look like they should be called the yellow coneflowers, but as their seeds mature, this part here will actually turn gray. And then here is a nice clump of the liatris or blazing star. And there's a variety of types, some of it taller than others, but the monarch butterflies just love that. So that's always neat to see. Another cool plant, or a cool thing that happens to plants, is this bump here on the goldenrod. That is called a gall, and what happened was an insect stung the plant, laid its egg in there, and the plant grew up around it and protected the egg. And then when that larva hatches out, it will eat its way out of that growth. There isn't any damage to the plant. It's just kind of a symbiotic relationship. And symbiotic means that the host and the predator species, so to speak, both benefit. There isn't a detriment to one or the other. In the distance here, where you can see more of the smaller trees and shrubs, that's the fen area. So you can see that there are some dead trees in there, and that's because as the water level goes up, those trees don't like to have that much water on the roots, and so it will actually drown them out. So it kind of controls the vegetation on itself, depending on how much water there is in the water table. We'll kind of hike along out here in the prairie. It is a gorgeous day to be outside. We'll have to remember that when it's below zero this winter. And hopefully I'm not still doing live videos of our conservation areas in the snow. But who knows? This is a very popular area for hunting, not only for upland species, but there is a pond just over this hillside which would be great for waterfowl or deer and turkey as well, as you could tell from the deer that we saw, and I know some people that have been turkey hunting here. So this is Strickers Fen. A nice peaceful area. Not really any trails established, but open to the public. If you're out here during hunting season, I would definitely suggest wearing blaze orange for your protection, or if you're looking for a place to hunt, this is one of your available locations. We are northeast of the city of Floyd. Have a great day. If you get a chance, make sure to get outside. We'll see you soon. Bye.